Hi, Adrian Manyathelo here. Today we're going to talk about building a fortune from nothing. Because a lot of people, right, they think that for you to succeed in life, you have to have something so you can start from, right? But that's not really the truth, right? It really lies in in dreaming, okay? Every dreamer achieves things. Not, I don't think actually that the reason why we have light today, the reason that why we have cars today, televisions, and everything else that we have today is because those guys were skilled enough to arrive where they arrived, right? But I actually think they dreamed enough to arrive where they arrived. Okay, it's the dream that took them there. Because a lot of people they make a mistake. They think that the person actually knew where they were going, right? But they didn't know where they were going. Of course, they saw where they were going, but they didn't know how they were going to arrive there. They didn't know the path. They didn't know what kind of things they're going to experience, the difficulties and all that, right? So how does it work then? Well, it works like this. I am in college, right? And I'm really stuck with a subject called technical drawing, right? I can't do this thing. It's so difficult for me. My teacher tells me that I cannot be able to pass that. He's trying his best, right, to teach me this subject. My friends are trying their best. I couldn't just understand it because technical drawing is a subject where you literally take a picture. Let's say a picture of a television, right? You draw on a piece of paper, or you take a picture that's on a piece of paper. You actually make the object from it, right? That's technical drawing. So, but most of the time, what we were doing then, obviously, was either maybe somebody you find somebody would just describe how the thing looks like, and you draw it down, right? So I found that very difficult. I couldn't just my brain couldn't just work it out. It was so bad that I couldn't get anything more than 30%, right? So then I walk into a library, right? And into the library, and I pick up a book, and there's this book. This book just says to me that, you know, if you uh, meditate on something, or if you dream of something, right, and keep on thinking yourself succeeding in it, you will succeed in it. Okay, so I take this thing seriously. Yeah, I literally just there are some times when you meet an information, it's like it's something that you've been waiting for. It was just like that for me. It was just the answer to everything that I've ever dreamt of, right? So I take that thing concept, right? I begin to sit down every day before I study, like maybe in the morning, maybe in the evening. Before I study, I'll just imagine myself doing very well in this particular subject. I wish actually I knew, right? I would have applied in all the other subjects, right? But I just applied this thing in only one subject, right? So I would see myself in the exam, doing very well, being able to remember a lot of stuff, the material that I needed for the subject, and drawing to my best ability, right, in order to pass this subject. The funny thing about this story is that all along, right, I could not, I never got any better marks, despite the fact that I was doing that for almost 2 years, right? So I kept on imagining myself in the exam. So I did tests, I failed them. But when the exam came, right, it was normal to me. So I just went through the exam like the normal way. But when it came out, everybody was complaining that the exam was very, very hard. But when the results came, lo and behold, there's only three people that passed the subject, right? And I was one of them, which was very, very interesting. And the most interesting part of it was that I then decided to go and see my teacher just to celebrate with him. And the guy, when he saw me, he burst into tears. He cried. I was like, what's going on? But then later on, I realized he was crying not because of maybe being feeling jealous, but he was crying because of overwhelm. I probably would have done the same if I was in his position, right? Which is very interesting. So now, what does that story tell us? It tells us that you know, really, if you achieve anything, if you want to achieve anything in this life, you just have to dream of it, right? Dream, make it as real as possible. Because to me, when I was going through that, it was real. It was going to happen, no matter what. Full stop, right? So if you dream of it, the rest of the stuff will be put together. Why, how everything came to that, I can't even tell you. How I remember the stuff that I needed to remember, I don't know. What I do on that day, to this day, I don't know, right? So, but I believe that if you do that, right, if you just believe that whatever you desire will come, okay, have the faith and keep seeing it, make it as real. As long as you feel that the real thing is going to happen, it will happen, right? Because that's faith, right? Faith always helps you to achieve whatever you want, right? So, and that's exactly what we're talking about today, guys. So if that interests you, go ahead, click on that link below this video, somewhere near this video. My business partner is going to take you through his own stories, right? That will teach you a little bit of how this thing really works. Thank you so much. Talk to you tomorrow again. Bye for now.